Mugen! Double Mugen!
He's got him.
Predictable!
Hi everyone, it's Team Video Game Gnosis here, and today we have a very special episode.
Alright guys, we got an awesome whiskey to cover today, brought to you by Uncle Lawrence, aka LT, my dad's good friend. Thank you very much LT for the awesome whiskeys. LT has gifted us 3 bottles of Japanese whiskey, the first 2 being Kura, the Japanese whiskey finished in rum barrels, also a bottle of Suntory Toki Japanese whiskey, which we covered in a previous review, links in the description below. But today we're going to be covering the Kurayoshi malt whiskey aged for 8 years in Sherry Cask. Once again, thank you very much, LT.
Thank you, LT. We're super excited to try this whiskey, so as a token of our appreciation, we put together this thank you for you.
Thank you!
Alright guys, so on to the review. Today we're covering the Kurayoshi malt whiskey, aged 8 years in Sherry Cask, and we're playing some more Ghost of Tsushima on the PlayStation 5. My wife's getting around to pouring some of that Japanese whiskey right there. And here's some interesting things I found online. This is from distiller.com. It says, Matsui-Shuzo was established in 1910 and has been producing shochu ever since. The boutique-sized Matsui distillery located in Tottori, a coastal prefecture on southern Honshu in the Chugoku region of Japan. The whiskeys produced there are characterized by the pure underground waters from the Daisen Mountains that are used while aging. This is a 100% malt whiskey, but the whiskey was sourced from distilleries in Scotland before being blended with malt whiskey from Japan. The Kurayoshi whiskey is bottled after maturing in oak and finishing in sherry cask for a total age statement of 8 years. It is non-chilled filtered and no caramel is added. So that's really awesome, that last 2.
Yeah, they had a really nice write-up too. Just really quickly before we go on to the nose, just so you guys have some background, this is a spendy whiskey. We were looking around online and the absolute lowest price we could find was $85, so from there it went up.
Right.
Oh!
So on to the nose, yeah.
It's nice. Very pleasant, very pleasant.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to go? Oh, I'm excited. Wait, I'm going to start.
Yeah, you start.
It's smoky. I'm getting a smokiness, but this nice, oh, I don't know. This one smells really nice.
Okay, I'm not getting any smoke.
Okay.
But what I do get is that strong sweet.
Like apple?
The strong sweet sherry cask. So
yeah.
The grape, it's very, it could, you know, I could pick up a little bit of the apple actually. Wow, the sherry cask is really good though.
I agree with that.
It's grape. It's like grape jam. Really, it smells desserty to me.
Yeah.
I get a hint of the malt, the cereal grain.
I do too, a hint.
So right now, very strongly for me, the sherry cask, the sweetness, the jam, grape. I think that's the best way I can explain it. I don't want to go as far as to say wine, because that's not, I mean, it smells really good, like sweet, really sweet.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in for the taste.
Okay. I might also add kind of very slightly, I get kind of like a pineapple kind of scent.
I can kind of
pairing
see
with that apple.
I can kind of see that. I'm going in for the taste.
Yeah, let's give this a try. Nice. This was 48%.
Wow. Okay, that's very smooth. Wow.
This is pretty robust. For a Japanese whiskey.
Wow. Okay, interesting. Very smooth. Very the malt, to me the taste is malt forward. It's malt forward, and then I get that sweetness. Kind of it comes. So the malt is like I'm I'm trying to think of an analogy here. Not sound spikes, but like a chart, I guess. And at the top of the chart is a spike. So it goes malt, spike, and then it kind of slowly tapers off into the sweetness, and then balances into, I get like a small tinge of spice at the end on the finish.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back. What do you get?
Me, let's see. It started with kind of that sherry. I think the sherry was what I was getting, and then I started getting hit with the spices. I'm a little more sensitive to spices. I generally pick those up quicker. And then that kind of smoothed out, but it was really full-bodied. And afterwards, the afternoons also on the palate there was a bit of lingering. Yeah, I'd say generally that's how it goes. And now it's on the nose, getting really sweet for me.
It's really good.
Yeah, I like, this is a really, I like that full-bodiedness. Like, when I think Japanese whiskey, I think a lot of floral notes kind of on the lighter side of things, but this is pretty, like, robust.
What's interesting is that second sip I just had, I want to say I got the bourbon influence. So it is, once again, from that site. Let me check on here real quick.
Yeah, I am kind of...
Sorry, not bourbon. Maturing in oak and finishing in sherry cask.
There's kind of a... I keep thinking bourbon, though, like at least with those that we typically
I think
drink.
that's that full-bodied thing.
Yeah.
Or that oak. Maybe it's the oak.
Maybe, but there's like some sort of similarity there. I want to interject real fast. So just some background on sherry. We've tried Slane Castle Triple Cask. I think that was what it was called.
Right. Slane Castle Triple Cask.
Right, we have a review of that. And then also Ohishi Sherry Cask.
Sherry Cask, yeah.
And I believe we've tried maybe one or two others, but I can't recall what they were. We've also done a review on.
Let me go in for another sip here. Okay, hold on. That nose is where I'm going. That's very interesting.
Yeah, there's something else in there.
For some reason, I'm getting some sort of bourbon influence, but it's I didn't on the site. I didn't see anything with bourbon.
Yeah. For me, I think it's on par with that robustness. I don't know. There's something to be said. I'm not explaining it well. But yeah, I thought bourbon when I first tried it.
Well, I really like. It's the oak.
Yeah, it must be.
It's the oak. I like it. It has a good balance. Yeah, you're right. It's a good balance of sweet, and it's got that traditional, I guess, wood note to it.
Yeah.
You know you're drinking a whiskey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So sweet, got that nice, the wood note, and then the malt cereal grain.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
That's in the background for me. But yeah.
Initials.
Nice.
So let's go into initials.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
this is good.
Let's start at like an 8.5.
You want to start at 8.5?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm really liking this. I agree.
All right, guys. So there you have it. Our initial review of the Kurayoshi Malt Whiskey, 8-year-old sherry cask. It's going to be 8.5. Let's move on to some Ghost of Tsushima highlights. Let's go.
There he is!
Are you a monkey too?
Repugem! Double Repugem!
He's got him!
Predictable!
As a samurai, I've been wishing for a noble death.
we're back, guys. All right, babe. Show them the color of the whiskey in the glass.
Okay.
You can get it to the camera.
Yeah. There's a nice hue about this. It's amber, maybe a tinge lighter, but it's a nice, kind of on the darker side for a Japanese whiskey.
Yep.
Maybe because of that 8 years, it's the Sherry Cask.
Right.
But we're really enjoying this.
I am. Yes. This is very, very good.
This is well done. Thank you, LT. This
Mhm.
is a super awesome pick. This is right up our alley.
Yes. Thank you, LT.
This is our tasting profile.
I was gonna say, I just realized that this is 48% alcohol.
That's high for Japanese.
It's
huh?
high and it's very smooth. It doesn't drink like 48.
Oh yeah, no, there's like no bite whatsoever. I didn't get the rush of ethanol fumes. It was just like that first initial nosing, so pleasant.
Yeah.
This
It's very
is impressive.
It's very easy to drink.
Oh yeah, this is an easy drinker.
Right. I might have to slow down a little bit. I'm enjoying it a little
Yeah.
bit too much here.
Me too.
I'm gonna read. You want to read the back of the bottle, or I can read it? It's up to you.
Yeah,
So we've given our tasting notes, right?
yeah.
I'll read it.
Okay.
Matured in oak cask and finished in sherry cask. Once again, guys, this is from the back of the bottle. This whiskey has sweet and mature aromas, including raisins and pears, to the aromas of biscuits and cookies created by over 8 years of aging. The sherry cask add a toasty, warm quality to the whiskey, as well as a rich whiskey cask fragrance that is gorgeous and refreshing. Fresh groundwater from the wilderness of the Tottori prefecture is a blessing from the earth and is used to bring the whiskey to proof. It is a very tasty, mellow, characteristic of whiskey deserving of the name Kurayoshi, the city of water and green. Each bottle is crafted with love in an environment with lots of nature and little population, perfect for making whiskey. Please enjoy in your own way. This whiskey is not chill filtered. Pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, I still I'm not sure how to describe it, but I still kind of get that smokiness. Like it's not smoky, but it's like on my nose.
I don't get any smoke.
Really?
No.
I
But the
feel
apple,
that.
when you said apple, maybe that's that pear they're talking
Yeah,
about.
I was thinking, what's the a cross between a pineapple and an apple?
And then raisins, it says including raisins. I'm gonna attribute that to the grape, the jam.
Yeah, it's like an aged grape.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because that
Maybe plum?
that sherry is getting stronger for me. It's I don't know, maybe not stronger, but it's definitely like it's present there. It's not going away from me,
Yeah.
and it's pleasant.
Once again, guys, we chose Ghost of Tsushima on the PlayStation 5. As you all know, it's a samurai action game with the Japanese samurai versus the Mongols, the Mongolians. A very cool game.
Very well done.
And we decided to choose it with the Kurayoshi because, you know, the Kurayoshi is a Japanese whiskey. Also, the bottling and the label look very authentic.
Yeah.
The label's actually really cool on the bottle.
8-year-old.
And it's an 8-year-old. 8-year-old, yeah, it's this age statement Japanese whiskey, which is very, very hard to come by.
Yeah.
Very hard to come by.
Yeah, and like around here where we live, like man, do those prices soar for the Japanese whiskeys.
Oh yeah.
But I like this. I'm not wavering. I'm definitely not dropping the score. This is a solid whiskey, guys. If you want to
It can only
try,
go up from here.
yeah, if you want to try a Japanese, maybe if you're perhaps if you're a bourbon drinker and you're interested in Japanese, or maybe you like Japanese, maybe this is up your alley.
Well, even if you're a Scotch drinker,
Yeah, Scotch as well. It's very well done.
because that malt forwardness, that cereal, or that malt taste you get,
Yeah.
it's you find that in a lot of Scotch.
Right, and it reminds me of the Glenfiddich, which I like very much.
Yeah.
Very well done.
But it has a sherry
Yeah,
influence.
yeah, it's different.
It's different.
But
yeah.
it's like, this is solid.
Right. I get you.
Yeah, it's not really changing the notes for me. It's staying there. I like it. I like the taste profile on this.
Let me go in again for the.
It's what you call, the aftertaste on it. It lingers. I like how it doesn't disappear immediately. It's very nice. I wouldn't say I get any additional notes. This is solid. I like it. It's very, extremely well balanced.
It's very complex, yeah. Very complex whiskey, very cool. Every time I go back for a different sip, I uncover a different aspect or dimension behind it.
Yeah, what are you getting? What comes?
Well, this
to
last
the
sip, I got more of the sherry influence. So initially it was like
the malt.
the malt, yeah. But the finish, the finish is getting more sweeter as I drink it. Very cool for 48% too.
Yeah, this is a solid whiskey, guys. You want to give it our score?
Yeah, I think we're ready. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's really good. Like, at this point, I'm just enjoying drinking it. Like.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so let's give it a score. Our official VGG rating.
I'm gonna bump it up.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I think it's a solid 9.
I think so too, yeah.
This is nice. It's very nicely done.
Yes, very, very good whiskey.
Very well balanced, very consistent. Nice notes.
I would even have this with some sushi.
Yeah, I feel like this would pair well with a nice
pair well
meal.
with some good food too, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
or on its own, I wouldn't say it's quite desserty, but it's kind of on that sweeter side. It's nice and full.
But yeah, but you're right. It's not quite desserty. It's got that. That's what I said. Like the different aspects.
Yeah, the
trippy.
the
It's really
sherry,
trippy.
the kind of.
I like it.
Me too.
Okay, so we're gonna go with 9.
Yes.
All right, guys. There you have it. The Kurayoshi malt whiskey, aged for 8 years in Sherry Cask. We're gonna give it a 9 out of 10 VGG stars. Once
Check it
again,
out.
thank you, Uncle LT, for the awesome gifts. And we look forward to seeing you guys next time. All right.
We had great times, didn't we?